Good day everyone, I am Nerisse Mamerto from Ateneo de Manila University. I will be talking about Glabella, a wearable device that can replace blood pressure cuffs. There is a rising number of people who suffer from medical conditions related to heart problems. For example, US in 2016 recorded 68 million adults having high blood pressure. While cuffs seem to be the obvious solution for constant blood pressure monitoring, they fail in another aspect: convenience. The SWE team, led by Christian Holtz and Edward Wang of Microsoft, is currently working on Glabella, a smart glass that can conveniently measure a person's blood pressure. Admittedly, a cups application can be cumbersome as it has to be attached, correctly oriented, and detached manually. Glabella, on the other hand, is a wearable device that incorporates optical sensors to continuously measure and store the user's pulse waves from arterial sites at three different locations on the user's face, namely the nose, in front of the ear, and behind the ear. Glabella uses a significant correlation between a person's pulse transit time and systolic blood pressure. For Glabella, pulse transit time, measured as the difference in pulse arrival times between two sensors, is continuously observed. Glabella processes data in 5 steps to predict blood pressure changes. First, a low-pass filter and a high-pass filter are applied to all three signal streams. These smoothen the signal and produce recognizable pulse reflections. Second, pass Fourier transform is applied to extract the dominant frequency. From there, the user's heart rate is derived. Third, it detects peaks in one signal that originates from the angular artery-located reflection sensor or nose sensor. Then it detects the closest peaks in the other two signals and the closest preceding troughs in all three signals. This produces the timestamp of the pulse wave. Fourth, the process applies two steps to verify the validity of the extracted candidate timestamps. Finally, Glabella derives the pulse transit time from the differences of the timestamps between sensors. Glabella stores the signal's data along with the computed features in an SD card. To test the accuracy of Glabella, 4 subjects participated in an evaluation and wore Glabella device over the course of 5 days. Simultaneously, they record their blood pressure using a cuff-based monitor 3 times an hour. One result was that the sensor sitting on the angular artery provided the highest quality signal with the lowest spread, whereas the sensor on the occipital artery behind the ear produced a higher spread in measurements and thus less consistency. Moreover, as seen on the table, the values for mean R and SE recorded by the Glabella and the traditional cuff showed significant correlation. The results of the evaluation show the feasibility of Glabella prototype device to continuously collect optical pulse reflections at a quality that is adequate to track the wearer's heart rate and extract meaningful differences in time of arrival between reflections at the different sensor locations. The Microsoft researchers filed a patent entitled Head-Mounted Device for Capturing Pulse Data in June 2017, but the patent application was only published online last month. This type of technology is highly helpful for individuals at risk of high blood pressure. Its feature and design are highly desirable as they require no user input or behavior changes during regular activities and yet still be capable of collecting blood pressure measurements. With this instrument, a large percentage of patients can prevent development of complications such as massive stroke and heart attack. In return, this leads to lower disease rates, reduced healthcare costs, and increased productivity. Moreover, Glabella can start acting as a direct source of feedback. Glabella can serve as a convenient and continuous data collection instrument that may allow users to better understand their physiological behaviors and responses. Data collection may be used in the context of alertness tracking and decision-making. By recording blood pressure fluctuations and its responses to events, Glabella can recommend the user against another cup of coffee intake or when to take medications. Most importantly, Glabella can encourage its user to take a break. The potential of Glabella as an instrument for data collection and analysis may be translated macroscopically. This technology can potentially allow researchers to collect personal health information on its users and find information about what stimulates stress or what causes unrest among users. Imagine having a database recorded from a substantial number of Glabella users. Analysis on this collected data may figure out the recurring concerns that users are coming up against. Accordingly, the results can find clues about the persisting medical concerns in public health.